All right, today we're watching a video about stupid Americans that don't know anything about the rest of the world, and today's topic is Canada, our next door neighbor. How don't Americans know anything about Canada?
It's right next door. You got to know something about the world, right? And at least at the bare minimum, something about Canada, right?
Come on. People think Canada is so similar to the United States that our president started a huge controversy with that situation.
It is interesting, though, there's even, a good chunk of Americans that don't know American geography, well enough. They don't know much about the, outside of the state they even live in, so.
A lot of people, you'd be surprised, we're from Minnesota, which is right next to Canada. A lot of people in the U.S. don't even know where Minnesota is.
Yes, they don't know it exists.
So let's check out this video and see what they have to say.
Is Canadian a language?
Oh,
that's a great start.
I dated a girl from Montreal for a year and a half. I love Canada.
All right, I've been there twice.
What is the capital of Canada?
I only know like 3 cities in Canada, so I'm gonna just say them. Montreal. What's the other one?
Canada.
Montreal's the only.
That's an interesting one to only know Montreal.
I know.
Maybe they're located close to it or something.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. Montreal had the Montreal Expos at one point.
I don't know if it's just specifically an American thing, but I feel like the intro showed a lot of Americans' knowledge on countries, which is personal experience with one specific place that they went to or something.
It always baffles me that to know people or see people online, Americans especially, that have gone to countries and then they still know nothing about the country.
Yeah, how do you go there and not figure something out at least? What was the point?
I do have to say, I feel like Canada's capital is kind of one of those countries where people are less likely to know it. They'd probably say Toronto.
Yeah, I would respect your answer if you said Toronto or Vancouver or something.
Ottawa's one of those smaller cities that you wouldn't expect. It's kind of like Australia. You wouldn't expect it to be Canberra, but it is.
Capital. Ontario is a whole place.
The capital of Canada.
Let's go with Toronto, where my Blue Jays at.
It's either Toronto, Quebec, or there's something with Victoria in it.
Ottawa's a city?
Who is the president of Canada?
I don't think I've ever
I feel like most people know, at least, probably not anymore, but a few months ago, they would have known Justin Trudeau.
Yeah, because they just switched. I don't even know the new guy's name yet.
I don't remember.
I know his face. I've seen his face a decent amount, but yeah, this would have been during Trudeau.
Yeah, I would think so.
Of the president of Canada.
Poutine.
But I bet he's
Nice.
bald. Or a stern lady.
Oh, it was
They
before
don't have a
Trudeau.
president. They got a prime minister, right?
That was him.
They got all that French influence. Once you get Europe in your system, all you're gonna do is have prime ministers.
Was it supposed to be a trick?
Oh, because the prime minister thing.
We knew that.
Yeah.
We just kind of used them interchangeably.
Stephen Harper.
Interesting.
Stephen Hopper.
I didn't know about that.
Harper.
Harper. Stephen Harper. Stephen Harper.
An old video, apparently.
And his population?
38 million, that's my guess.
Yeah, I'll go with that. I would have said 40.
I was told that there wasn't going to be math in this.
100 million people.
Maybe
Under
50.
1 million people.
30 million?
I feel like nobody lives there. I feel like I've visited and seen 30 people.
35. Okay.
They're a tenth the size of America.
Canada's pretty big, but just because it's pretty big doesn't mean that it has people everywhere, because it's kind of cold. Drake doesn't even live there, so that says a lot.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan
Ryan
Gosling,
Reynolds.
that's the one I knew. That's the one that I should have remembered. But
Interesting little point here. Americans' knowledge of celebrities is higher than their geography knowledge.
Are you surprised?
They're just busting out the celebrity question right away.
because he's perfect. Bear?
What lives in
Beaver,
Canada?
maybe? Would it be?
Isn't it just a maple leaf?
It would, yeah, that's their animal. It'd have to be the moose or the
Moose.
beaver or
It's got to be a moose.
A polar bear? They have some polar bears, but
Most
there's
people
no way
don't
they would-
live in the polar bear area.
Yeah.
Though. A moose or a grizzly bear?
Yeah, maybe a bear of some sort.
They got a lot of bears in Alberta. Like, what's it? Banff has so many bears.
Yeah.
And apparently one of them got hit by a train one time, and then it survived.
Dang,
It
that's
was
a big bear. I guess.
Beefy boy, apparently. And then when I was in Banff, we were just walking through the woods, me and my friend and my dad, and there was a sign that said, "Beware, wolf packs frequent this area." And we're like, oh, seems like this is dangerous.
Well, don't worry, you got your own wolf pack.
True. Oh, boy.
Joke.
A whale?
Badger.
A whale.
It's got to be a bee.
A bear. No, a moose. Bear moose.
Bear.
Beaver. Yeah, I
It is
knew
beaver.
it was a bee and it was a mammal.
Describe that. Well, they
It's
give
a
us
red
kind of the
maple.
answer there with the background, but Canadian flag. Pretty cool
No, it's
flag.
a white
Yeah, I like the flag.
leaf on red, or is it red maple leaf on white? Oh, I think it's
Oh, that's it.
Japan. I do care about Canada. I'm from Wisconsin, although I'm very proud that Wisconsin doesn't touch Canada. People think Wisconsin does touch Canada, but
I'm
Minnesota's
very
our little
proud
shield.
that Wisconsin doesn't touch Canada. That's a weird thing to say.
Well, you know what? I'm proud that Minnesota touches
You
Canada.
know, part of Minnesota is inside of Canada, actually.
Yeah, they got Point Roberts or whatever the heck it's called, I
Yeah.
think, where the people that live there have to go through Canada and back into the U.S. to go to school every day or whatever.
I've always wanted to drive up the Minnesota coast and go into Canada and go to that national park that's kind of near the border that has these really cool cliffs.
Yeah, we've been pretty close, but I haven't gotten quite
Haven't
there.
got there.
It's actually really, really far.
Yeah, it's like 7 hours.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty far.
Nobody really lives in northern Minnesota much, so.
Yeah.
Field, and Michigan's our little hat, so they don't. Please
Well, at
don't.
least he knows what his own state looks
Yeah,
like.
he seemed to be the most knowledgeable on Canada, so.
It's an interesting video. I mean, you'll find this with Americans' knowledge of any other country, even the U.S. They don't know much. Our education system seems to fail in a lot of aspects.
But, you know, we got that Minnesota education, so we're just going to count ourselves separately than
Yeah.
the rest of the U.S.
It's better. Usually it's ranked in the top 5 for education amongst the states.
Even though there's definitely some people in our area that aren't necessarily the smartest that probably wouldn't know these things in this video either.
You don't think the people that went to school in your town with 12,000 people were completely educated well?
Some of them are probably.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let us know what we should check out from Canada or Canada reaction videos you'd like us to do down in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.